Hello student, in the last class we create environment by using environment options, but in this class we create environment by using a light. So first I click on the render button and check render, it's bright enough. So first I change exposure settings, same as last time. I choose physical camera exposure settings and uncheck use physical camera controller and control by using global exposure settings. First I change this curve settings, little bit linear, and change the exposure value 13 and then click on the render button. Render is look good. Now close environment and effect window and shift this window in bottom. Now I create a light in top viewport. So first I shift this sphere in camera. Okay, so it's visible here. Zoom little bit. I minimize this. I create light by using snapping options. So first I click on the Arnold light and then enable snapping options, and in this snapping I choose grid point snapping and click and drag in upside direction. Okay, then right click to exit this tool and disable snapping options. Okay, light is created. Now click on the modify. Light type is quad. Click on this and choose Skydom. In the color and intensity options, by default color is selected. Click on the texturing radio button and then click on no map button, bitmap, and choose environment sky map. Open. Click on this OK button again. Map is applied in this slot. Now maximize render setup window and click on this render button. Now render is bright enough and environment map is reflect here. First I change exposure settings and other parameter. Exposure value currently set on 8. I reduce 4 or 5 and check. Environment map clearly reflect on this sphere but not visible in this background. Enable the light shape visibility option and then click on the render button again. Now environment is visible in this background but mapping is not correct. So go to format options and change angular to last long and then click on the render button again. Now environment mapping is correct but the reflection is little bit dark but environment is bright. So first we discuss environment resolution parameters. By default it's set on 1000, but if you reduce 1 and then render with the 1 resolution, these reflection is not very sharp, so I increase up to 1024 and then hit on the render button again. Now these reflections are very sharp and environment map also. I click on the cancel button and in the contribution you can change camera diffuse and specular contribution. I change camera contribution 0.25 and then hit on the render button. Now environment map is little bit dark. I increase this value up to 0.5 then render again. Now it look nice. Now we change the specular values 0.5 and then hit on the render button. Reflection is little bit dark, so I increase this up to 0.75 and then render again. Okay, now it's look nice. Now reflection look little bit bright and you can also change the camera values 0.7. Okay, now it's look good. So it's a second method of creating environment by using a light. I hope you understand both method.